Who is this, brother? Another of the smooth skins looking for food? This one wasn't trapped with us.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Damn you. Mercy!
to leave, just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
What was that?
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question.
Gormley! The battle!
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krithwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Balfour, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Veldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We
it.
will deal with Alduin ourselves. Fear it now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarodis, Ani, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Nivarim Jur, what have we done? What twisted words have we created? Tarodis arms, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die in terror, knowing of my fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. Perfect time, worm. See it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
No use. Go, Veldir. Now.
Oh, Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. Outlaw of all our endings unto the last. Banished!
Work. We did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can Yes, I do. The Hofkasayun has been known as Dragons. But no, I meditate on knowing, contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? It is think. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Which calls to you, faith, ponder. That is fine. Which calls to you in your that. Think of this as the fire builds in your Sum. Your breath, Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn? What?
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Come to Dragon's Reach? I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College.
What is it that you need? I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can. What, you want me to let the dragon... There must be another way. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? I don't... Now what's this nonsense? I want to... Oh, do you think they... No. I can't... But get... Maybe. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council... Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain. Now,
I might... Just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your... Well, your bounty is low. All right, get out of my sight. But you're known to me now.
I've been a letter. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Nope. Sorry.
Wait. I know you.
Mm-hmm.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire or something.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
The Gilded Green blooms again. All thanks to you.
Avelstein Greymane and I were best friends as children. If I see that traitor again, I'll throw him. Jail myself.
Wait. I know you.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made even the Greybeards. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms.
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide.
Godlike Whitemane is in a better place now. He is really...
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
I have to wonder. What does
He's
the
a true
Dragonborn
Nord.
do once
He'll
he's summoned
come
by the
around.
Greybeards?
Don't be so sure of that. We've
Only the
intercepted
foolish or
couriers
the
from
courageous approach a
the
Jarl without
Empire's putting a
summons.
great deal of pressure
Do I know
on
you?
Whiterun.
Is that... yeah. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not a fair point. Well, I'm always... Seems we're... So long as you're... And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
Speak with Galmar. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But I can't afford to appeal. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to
So you can cast a few spells? Am I supposed to...
They're reforming the Dawn
Doesn't
Guard.
matter how many times you ask.
In the old form,
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on something.
Wanderer like you must have
Being
plenty
old's
of
not so
tales
bad.
to tell.
Daughter keeps
But
me
I'm
fed.
afraid I'm too busy to hear.
Days are done.
What do you need? I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. What is it, Orc?
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear
I
radiant
remember
raiments has a
you.
large selection.
You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the story... Has he? He's probably hoping... Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard
Ulfric's
Council.
planning an attack on
For
Whiterun.
all the good. He'd be
Talking
insane to
peace
try.
with Ulfric?
He doesn't have the men.
You must... That's not what my scouts report, sir.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius have agreed to go.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? Right. They're not... But take your seat at the council table. Let us see what wisdom we can find.
You know why we're here.
Warriors.
Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path. What are we waiting for?
Take your seat. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
To arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth. With the Reach in enemy hands, Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good. Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply line. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say? As I expected, you favor your friends. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm listening.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl will step down, and Thungvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Courier will replace Kroldar as Jarl. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn.
I'm afraid there's a
hope it
problem.
was worth it.
A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. He's a dragon. Not just any dragon, but the right hand of all. The blades have been hunted. Justice demands that he die for his crime. I anticipated, and I'm cross-referencing this by calling the dragon. He's not. I think it's very likely. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring.
I don't know why you gave Ulfric so much. That murderer will never rule.
As soon as I get back to Whiterun, I'll get my men ready.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I don't know why you gave Ulfric so much.
Yes?
That murderer
What is
will
it?
never rule Skyrim.
That's all.
You'd better be able to deliver, Dragonborn. I sacrificed a lot here today.
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
I don't know why you gave Ulfric so much. That murderer will never rule Skyrim.
The look on Tullius's face while the Greybeard.
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
I don't know how you talk the Jarl into this plan
Wait.
of yours.
I know you.
I've got my eyes on you.
We're ready, Dragonborn. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
What? I'm not a man. I'm a weapon in human form. Just unsheath me and point me at the enemy.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
What? Bing!
We're ready when you are.
Hear that?
Oh! Ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, no doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether among ourselves. Once Ladkro, he has traveled his Bindo to Ulost Ofan Hinlan. Now that I have serve you? No. Need aid. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. Only, of course, I could fly you there. Onikan, and you can trust. Free me, and I will carry you to Skaldafin.
Wait. I know you. I'll take my leave then. Wait. I know you. I'll take my leave.
Was nu? Sie nicht dein Ruf erstmal. Saran Uth, I await your so Brit of Amativ Mubokotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Alduins. Skull! En Cosdira.
We're ready when you are.
What thing?
Wait, I know you. Mm-hmm.
Here I am. Zubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Al-Renig, many of us among ourselves, once Lad, he has traveled to his Mindora, Zuulost Ofan Hin. Ah, well, only, of course, I could fly you there, Onik, and you free me, and I will carry you to Skaldafin. What's new? Sinida. Ruthi Asvan. Saran Uth, I await you. Zuk Brit Oth. Amativ, Mu Bo Kotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Grifboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits. Many have braved the shadowed veil. Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we marched unsuspecting. But I never knew. I'll do. Can you lead the way to where shore? I saw Shore's hall. Hurry, before I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Quickly, before this encompassing fog once more snares me in the World Eater's net. Turn back. Do you know the way? I'm weary and lost. There is no escape. Courage is useless.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? A wander here, a faithful errand, but sure restrained our wrathful onslaught. By what right do you request? Living or dead, by decree. Sure, none may pass the perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.
Many have braved the shadow. I'll do it. Can you lead the way to where I saw Shore's Hall? Hurry, before Alduin your life devours. Beware. The World Eater waits within the mist.
I woke from cold. There is no escape. Beware! The World Eater waits within the mist.
What brings you, Wayfarer? By what right do you request entry? I welcome the chance to chat, living or dead. By decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test.